This video I am going to discuss about the potential due to an electric dipole, and under this the first case is potential due to an electric dipole at a point on the axis of dipole. Like in the previous video already I have given to you electric field due to an electric dipole at axis of the dipole at equatorial line. So in same way here also I am going to calculate electric potential due to an electric dipole first at a point on the axis of dipole. Suppose AB is an electric dipole which is made up of with the help of charge minus q and plus q, and you know these two charges minus q and plus q are separated by a distance 2l, and suppose O is the midpoint of this dipole. So this distance is L and this distance be also L, and electric dipole moment is suppose P, and you know the electric dipole moment P is equal to Q into 2L means 2QL, as you know, and the direction of this electric dipole moment is always from negative to positive charge. So let us consider a point P, and that point P is lies at distance r from the center of this dipole on its axis. This point P is lies on the axis of the dipole at distance r from O. Now the distance of the point P from charge plus Q is how much here? This distance B to P, whole this distance is R, this one is L, so this distance is R minus L. So distance BP is equal to R minus L. And similarly, the distance of the point P from the charge minus Q, this distance is R, this one is L, so this distance is R plus L. It means AP is equal to R plus L. So first distance of the point P from B, R minus L, and distance of the point A from P is R plus L. And you know the electric potential due to a point charge. Suppose if the point charge is Q and the electric potential due to this charge at distance r from it is given by V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. So same concept or same formula we will use for finding the electric potential due to this charge plus Q at point P, and similarly due to charge minus Q at the point P. So the electric potential at point P due to charge plus Q, it means due to this charge plus Q, the electric potential at point P is given by V1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon BP is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon, and you know BP is equal to R minus L, so Q upon R minus L. Similarly, the potential at point P due to charge minus Q, this is equal to V2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q upon AP, this distance, and this distance AP is R plus L. So here this sign minus will come here, minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R plus L. You know electric potential is a scalar quantity, and when we calculate the scalar quantity then always we consider the sign of the charge. So here we will consider the sign of the charge which is minus Q. So net potential at point P. So net potential at point P is the algebraic sum of the potential at point P due to charge plus Q as well as due to charge minus Q, means electric potential or net potential at point P is the sum of algebraic sum of V1 and V2. So net potential V is equal to V1 plus V2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R minus L plus minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R plus L, means finally it will comes minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R plus L. So V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R minus L minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R plus L. Now we will take Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught common. Inside you will get 1 upon R minus L minus 1 upon R plus L. And finally, V is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught. We'll take the LCM here, R minus L into R plus L. Here you know, simple calculation, R plus L minus R minus L upon R minus L into R plus L. And simply when you will solve it, you will get Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, R plus L minus R plus L, minus minus plus, and A minus B, A plus B, it means R minus L into R plus L becomes R square minus L square. Here plus R is cancelled by minus R, and L plus L becomes 2L. So you can write V is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2L upon R square minus L square. Or finally you can write 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2QL upon R square minus L square. And then you can say V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. At place of 2QL, you can write electric dipole moment, which is denoted by P upon R square minus L square. And here you can say, since P is equal to 2QL, and if R is greater than L, it means if distance R is very large in comparison to L, then at place of R square minus L square, you can write only R square, then L square be ignored. Then V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R square. So this is the expression for electric potential due to an electric dipole at distance r from O, means center of the dipole. V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R square. Now second case is what here? Potential due to an electric dipole at a point on the equatorial line. Equatorial line means perpendicular bisector of this dipole. This one is a equatorial line here. And in same way we consider, let P be a point on the equatorial line at distance r from the O, where electric potential is to be determined. So again we calculate the electric potential at point P due to this charge plus Q, and in same way electric potential at point P due to charge minus Q. As you know, this distance L, this one is also L, this distance R. So AP root R square plus L square, and BP is also root R square plus L square. It means AP is equal to BP. So potential at P due to charge plus Q. Due to this one, we can write here V1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon this distance BP. Or simply you can say here 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon root R square plus L square. And in same way, potential at P due to charge minus Q at P. We can write here V2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and here we consider the sign of charge minus Q upon this distance is AP, or you can say this is equal to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon AP root R square plus L square. It means electric potential due to this charge plus Q at point P and due to this charge minus Q at point P, both are equal, but one is with the positive sign and other is with the negative sign. So net potential at point P, so net potential at So net potential at point P means V is equal to V1 plus V2, or this net potential V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon root R square plus L square, root R square plus L square, minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon root R square plus L square. And since both are equal, so V is equal to, you can say here, 0. What conclusion you get here? Electric potential due to an electric dipole at any point on the equatorial line be always equal to 0. Now third case is potential due to an electric dipole at any point. Here any point means here there is no any compulsion on end-on position or on the axis or equatorial line. Here I am taking, let P be a point, and suppose that point P means the line joining the point P from the axis of the dipole, that makes an angle theta. So in this case the potential at point P means potential at point P is given by V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P cos theta upon R square. This volt. So electric potential due to an electric dipole at any point means the point, the line joining from its axis of the dipole makes an angle theta, is given by V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P cos theta upon R square. Remember this, when you will consider this point P on the axis of dipole, it means then theta is in point P is lies on the axis, then theta becomes 0, and when you will put the theta is equal to 0, then this result will give the electric potential due to an electric dipole at axis of the dipole. And when you will take point P on the equatorial line, then this theta becomes 90 and cos 90 0. So electric potential at any point on the equatorial line becomes 0. It means by using this formula you can find the electric potential due to an electric dipole at any point where line joining the point to the axis of dipole makes an angle theta. And third case here, you know electric potential is a scalar quantity and the dot product of two vector is also a scalar quantity. So you can write in vector form, you can write V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught vector P dot vector R upon R cube here. You know vector P dot vector R means P R cos theta. So P R cos theta upon R cube. So one R is cancelled by this R cube. So here you will get R square. So finally you will get V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P cos theta upon R square. But remember this here, V is a scalar quantity. The dot product of two vectors is a scalar quantity. So today what I have discussed about the electric potential due to an electric dipole at axis of the dipole at any point on the equatorial line, and third case is potential at any point of the dipole. So first you will go through this one once you revise and then try to solve the numerical problem of this exercise. Thank you.